he is trying to change the future. To discuss, let's bring in former chairman of the White House Council of Economic Advisors, economist Tomas Philipson, and Alan Mendenhall, research fellow for the Heritage Foundation. Great to have you gentlemen this evening. So the left is up in arms. Bernie Sanders is already calling for Musk to pay more in Social Security. Tomas, why can't these Dems just celebrate an incredible accomplishment for both Musk and what SpaceX can do for the future of the world? Musk has lifted so many people up through this process.
Both Sanders and Elizabeth Warren are dual chairs of the Senate Economic Ignorance Caucus because they basically don't understand is one thing, which is the way you get rich in an economy, in a private market economy, is to help other people. That's the only way you get rich. Consumers, and economists have studied this for decades, consumers gain about 10 times the value of these companies when they go to market, essentially. So the big gainers are consumers who are paying a lot less for products and services of entrepreneurs, essentially, than they actually benefit from these. So if you value brushing your teeth by $100 a year, but a toothbrush costs $5, you get 20 times the value from that product than what you're paying for it. That's typically how products work or our innovations work in our market. We're all better off from all these billionaires and trillionaires. It's not a zero-sum game, which the socialists cannot get their head around. They cannot get their head around that we want billionaires and trillionaires out there because they help us. For them, the only help that matters is the one that goes through government, where they waste a lot of money.
Yeah, they want this participation trophy society. Everybody get a little bit instead of, achieving excellence. But here's Elon Musk on the day SpaceX launched on the stock exchange. Check this out.
We want to be able to take anyone who wants to go to the moon, anyone who wants to go to Mars, or anyone in the solar system, and maybe beyond the solar system at some point. We want to be able to take you there. Not just a few astronauts. I mean you, literally you.
SpaceX stock, which has come down a bit since its opening day, is still above its debut closing price. But Alan, I got to ask you, I'm reading stories about, and I actually brought this up to one of my daughters today. 18 years ago, Elon Musk was broke, and he had two companies that were broke. But he didn't give up. He continued and invested everything he had left. And 18 years later, he's the richest man in the world. How do you think SpaceX will fare in the long run?
Well, I think it's going to fare well. I mean, there are some regulatory risks because it does have some of its business tied up with government contracts and things like that. But, it's important to remember that entrepreneurs capture only a fraction of the value they create for society. And so, Elon Musk is earning what he's getting. And one thing that I'm actually very I'm happy to hear about with the SpaceX IPO is that people hear IPO and they think that the public's going to own and control everything. But what happened with this is SpaceX has a dual class share structure where the public investors buy Class A shares, which will have 1 vote per share. And then Elon Musk and the other insiders will hold Class B shares with 10 votes per share. And what that does is it ensures that Musk retains more than 80% of the voting power in the company, which is good because then you don't get these left-wing activist investors coming in, whether it's CalPERS or whether it's a big asset management firm coming in and trying to control board elections or strategic decisions or merger votes. And those are the things that will stay in Musk's control. And that's really good for SpaceX.
Yeah, that is really good. And of course, he's so smart. He's managed this company well enough to know that he does not want to be ousted as the chief innovator there. Alan Mendenhall, Tomas Philipson, great to see you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.